Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into the rumors and comments on Jungkook's eating thing and what is going on with this. I definitely think this is an important topic to discuss, and I have a lot of opinions on what happened. I also want to get into Jimin's ad banned and removed. I definitely have a lot of thoughts on this, and just in general, what is happening. So grab your dumpling, no tea spilling mug merch, and let's jump into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first of your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is Jungkook and the recent comments on his eating disorder thing. So first off, Cookie was never known as bigger or on the bigger side. That was never something anyone ever said he was. Let's be honest here. There's rarely even thicker K-pop singers that exist. And the way that singers are within their label, they typically will be on some sort of diet. I know in general HYBE does not enforce a strict diet, but the boys probably do have a diet of just having less sodium in their food and stuff like that. And generally speaking, every place except America has food with less chemicals in them and less sodium. We like to pump our animals and foods with all this extra stuff. And so it's definitely easier to maintain a weight that looks healthy to his body. For example, some people look better thicker, others look better thinner. Cookie has always been at the weight that matches him the best, in my opinion. So as I said, Cookie was never on the bigger side, but for some reason, he has always felt this pressure to look hotter, to look more buff, and to just be seen as more manly. You can imagine that, of course, he'd feel this pressure because he is an idol, but also maybe feel this pressure more than other members because he is the youngest. People often see him as this cute bunny, and maybe he has felt like he has outgrown that. He is no longer just this cute bunny, but someone who is a grown man now. I believe he had said somewhere that he no longer wants to be seen in that light, but obviously we as the fandom have kind of watched him grow. He's always going to be the baby to us and of course to the rest of the members. You can definitely see that the other members don't baby him anymore, and this can definitely be because he has mentioned at not wanting to be babied anymore. It's definitely difficult when you've known a group of people for a good portion of your life, and of course no matter how long you've known them, you still remember and associate them with what you thought of them when you first met them. And in this case, many armies were introduced to BTS when Jungkook was young and probably even underage. Recently, Jungkook has been working towards stopping this rumor or this type of comments. He started to work out, and you can definitely see the results of his workout by simply how buff and strong he looked. People in the K-pop industry definitely even spoke about how they started to see Cookie as very manly and thought he was very hot now, and he totally is. Cookie even started looking super thin and slim, and there had even been pictures of a very slimming waist. People started to think that he was taking this a bit too far, and not only working out so much, but also apparently starving himself. I didn't think he was doing any of that. I just simply thought he maybe had a slimmer waist. When you work out, you can also work out that area and it would look slimmer, I guess. This was all speculation, of course. And then during the Butter live stream, this I believe was after the music video, and they had already broken records, so they decided to celebrate. Jungkook talked on a live stream on how he didn't eat solid foods for 5 days, and I am no nutritionist and diets are extremely controversial. My opinion is you should be eating 3 meals a day. Full meals. Healthy food, of course, and you should be full and don't eat anything in between and just exercise. But if you have to skip meals to be thin, then you're not meant to be thin. Life is so much more than being thin, and eating foods and being full is part of the human experience. So yes, when Jungkook said he was starving himself regardless of medical supervision or not, I took that personally. I'm kidding. But I definitely took that as not being healthy. A lot of people disagree with me and think fasting or skipping a lot of meals is fine and healthy. There's studies to prove that. There's also studies that disprove that. So you can choose whichever to believe. I personally don't think it's healthy. It also kind of puts out a bad precedent for young viewers of the stream to think it's okay to do this when you should only be doing this in medical supervision if you have to do it. It's also something you shouldn't do unless you have to, but literally can't think of a reason when you have to do it. Going to prom and wanting to be thin is not a must, by the way. Shooting a music video and being thin is not a must either. Your life is worth more than prom and a video. He basically said he only did this because he wanted to lose baby fat on his face and wanted to appear thinner in the video. Jungkook never said anything about doing this again, but I pray that none of the members will continue this unhealthy lifestyle. The lifestyle that is not only not sustainable, but will cause near permanent damages in the future to his body. People want to comment on things like him getting tattoos or piercings and say that those things are ruining his body, when in reality, it seems like no one cares about his actual health and no one was talking about this moment. And I even heard people say it was expected because of the fact that he was making a comeback. And and idols are expected to diet when making a comeback. Well, Jungkook might have another solo comeback soon, and I don't want to hear that he did something wildly unhealthy. These are just my thoughts, and clearly Jungkook felt sad by the comments, which is why he did the diet. But I really hope he doesn't look at them anymore or care as much anymore, so he doesn't feel the need to keep doing that. BTS stays out of drama for the most part. I mean, they as a group stays out of drama, but drama likes to follow BTS everywhere. And it's no surprise, I see a lot of people say, why does it happen? And get sad. It will happen to any celebrity or public figure at that level. They are bigger than we can imagine, and they have so much power in the words they say. Everything they do is not something they can do for themselves. Everything they do causes a ripple effect and affects millions of people. When you have power like that, they are bound to be people who are offended by that ripple effect, and things like laws change and people get mad that their words cause this or that to happen. This sort of stuff. Of course, they can't control all of that and still have to go and live their life. There is this Chinese social media called Jimin Bar, and they have one of these for I think every member of the group, and they are a donation-based fan club where the fandom can join and donate little bits of money for a good cause, so helping buy out albums when it comes out or giving away tickets to those who need it and can't afford it. I guess you don't need concert tickets, but you need it. Most notably, these fan clubs are known for buying out ad spaces in China or promoting BTS and Jimin in this case. If you're unaware, the overall Chinese media has kind of stopped promoting BTS due to their controversy in China. So they won't put BTS on TV. I won't get into that too much. The thing with the Korean War and RM, you can look it up. I don't know if that has blown over, but I think they're not being promoted there. So it's necessary to have this fan club keep BTS alive over there. It's pretty much, I think, the only way those people can see BTS without a VPN or anything like that. So this fan club posted something on Weibo, Chinese social media, asking for donations towards Jimin's birthday, I think. They were trying to rent out a plane, so they would put Jimin's face on the plane. After about 60 days, the post was taken down by Weibo. And within just 1 hour, they allegedly raised over $350,000, which is insane. This apparently violated some sort of law in China, and there is some sort of limit or something on celebrity fundraising. So they thought it was this much and decided to just remove the post. I don't know what happened to all the money. I assume it just got refunded to everyone. This is very upsetting because if these fan sites can't raise enough money to do these insane things like putting Jimin on a plane or buying out a billboard, this clearly doesn't help BTS gain any more popularity in a country that has already limited them. A lot of new people aren't going to really know BTS too much, especially if they can't be on Chinese TV or commercials. And I don't know if they're allowed in China physically to do concerts or anything like that. Last I checked, the BTS meal wasn't even served in mainland China. You know what, even saying that, mainland China, that's controversial, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Fortunately, social media and fan postings have been what is keeping BTS alive over there. So people reposting videos and music videos on places like Weibo and whatever are still going viral. So they can't completely block BTS, but it looks like these social medias are heavily regulated and kept up with the law. I know that's obvious, every social media site has to abide by laws, but it seems like they are much tighter about it than in America. Because someone can send death threats in America's social media, and that is not illegal apparently. Let me know what you think, let me know what your thoughts are, leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so to keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. We do have a ton of videos that are already out on there that you can check out the moment you sign up. We also do have a great time interacting with each other over there. If you're interested in any of that, link is in the top description down below. We also have a video over there that kind of goes over how you can support this channel even more if you like to do that. That video is on the front page and it's free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.